All right. Time to rise. Time to rise. See what we can get done in today's Grand Arena. How's everybody doing today? We all having a good day, bad day, awesome day? Have to go out and buy some more lottery tickets. The day is so good. Where are y'all? Where are y'all at the scale of enjoying your day? For anybody not familiar with my streams, we'll talk with the chat for a little while first, answer any questions people have, maybe talk a little bit about the subject in the headline, and then we'll do the Darth Loquitter account first, my alt, and then we'll do another intermission, maybe some account reviews, some things like that. Depending on how many questions people have, then we'll go into the main account, and we'll finish it up with the Inquisitor Obtesio gameplay. For newer players who might want to see some really low-level Carbonite stuff, put that in at the end. Really not much to see there since we're only placing 3 teams in 1 fleet. It's really straightforward. We only pretty much have 3 teams in 1 fleet, so it's the same stuff over and over again, but maybe there's something for people to learn there. All right. Aiden says, I'm good. How are you? I'm great. Lost my final GAC round, says Graham Case, but I'm good. Haha, nice. Great day, beautiful weather, grilled some pork chops, took the dogs on a long walk. That sounds nice and relaxing. Everybody get used to the daylight savings time. I always forget when that's coming around. Game reset times change. I came in to do my battles this morning and I was like, wait, what? Why are my battles not at the right time? And then I realized that this daylight savings time changes you by an hour, and so my times are different now. So pay attention to that. If you haven't gone around through your payout time yet, if you're on daylight savings time, we change the main server doesn't, so your payout time changes. So I think you all know that by now, but in case anybody doesn't know, there you go. You'll have it. If you're doing an hour early, somebody will yell at you for knocking them out of the spot when you weren't supposed to. Nice. I haven't been here in 3 months. Quit the game during that time, but I'm back. All right, well, hey, Aiden, I hope you enjoy it. I hope you have fun. Hey, if you're not having fun, you shouldn't be playing, right? So if it's no more fun for you, you don't have time for it, you know, real life takes precedence, so. Keats says, DL, I have 100 more shards to go for SLKR. Nice. Getting that SLKR in there, that's cool. XO85 says, I'm a new 85, I'd be interested. All right, well, we'll get you there if you hang out long enough. Streams usually go like 2.5 hours, so it'll be a while, but we'll get to that Obtesio account at the end. Hi, do you think Lord Vader needs a rework or a buff? Very bad compared to the other GL. Ricardo Camacho, we do not subscribe to the same theories as other streamers are screaming about. Lord Vader is still, by myself and other people on this channel, considered to be one of the top 2 galactic legend, not necessarily in need of an immediate rework. He's beatable, but hey, everything's beatable. You know, Kenobi's beatable by a non-GL team also. So what are you going to do? You know, it's you can't rework every character that can be beaten. So yes, I know that other streamers are telling you how bad Lord Vader is. I think it's short-sighted and not really accurate. Just to be honest, he pulls his weight in territory wars. He does plenty in Grand Arena. So nope, I don't think Vader needs a rework. I do think if they put back some part of the crit immunity, I think that would be good, because that did make him kind of resilient to SLKR, but and without it, SLKR kind of does show him up a little bit. But yeah, no, Lord Vader's fine. He's expensive to get. He's good enough. He's one of the top 2 galactic legends. Lord Vader is good, says Griff. It's all comp dependent. Same thing with JMK. JMK without Cat is poorer. Lord Vader without Maul, tanks, and Darth Vader is also poorer. What do you think, Griff? Is Darth Vader an absolute must in that team? I understand that he makes some counters harder, but if you had the choice between Darth Vader or another character, is he really just a must-do in the Lord Vader comp on defense? I feel like he is, but maybe you have more insight into it than I do. Lord Bat says, I'd say top 4 for sure. He's beatable, but insane on offense. Great for TB. Some tunes aren't just aren't meant for defense. So Bats is voting for him to be on offense. Stry says it's going to be hard for me to do, but I'm going to have to throw matches the next round to avoid getting Kyber at 3.5 million. Get Kyber, man. Get Kyber. Keep winning until you lose. See, I thought the same thing, too. I thought, well, I just better control this at 2 wins and 1 loss. And at the end of the day, if you rise above where you can keep your 50-50 record, it doesn't really matter because during that whole time, you're getting more gems every day that you hold on to it. So just keep going, Strides. Keep pushing. Push yourself all the way up to Kyber. If you can't hold it, that's fine. You'll get a whole lot more crystals in the meantime while you're sliding back down. Make them beat you. That's the conclusion I came to. I'm going to make them beat me. And if I slide down, I slide down. But I'm not going to do it intentionally because as long as I keep going up, there's more crystals at the top end. So that's my plan. Maybe that'll influence you. Vader with Thrawn and Maul can mess up the SLKR counter, so pretty much a requirement. Thrawn, because of the fracture on crew, I guess. Yeah, that makes sense. Tom Brady's back. He unretired. Did he? No, I don't know. Is that true? I don't know if I'm being baited or what. Yeah, I lived up in Boston for a long time, so yeah, I'm not sure if I'm a Patriots fan, but at least I have some claim to being a Patriots fan at some point. I don't think I'm a fan of the Patriots. I think I'm a fan of Bill Belichick. He's, by all accounts, not one of the most likable coaches, but the guy is brilliant. I like it. He's a heck of a strategist, that guy. So even if you don't like the Patriots, you got to have respect for Belichick. After going 0-3 in my first Chromium round, I took your advice for a stronger defense and 2-0 with the chance to win. All accounts 3 million GP higher than me as well. Nice. Griff says SLKR Night Sister counter is the most common. Fracture goes on the zombie, and Darth Vader calls are problematic. Haven't had it fail when you play it perfectly. Interesting. A lot of teams without GL can beat Lord Vader. This has not happened with JMK, for example. There's non-GL teams that can beat Kenobi. I've done it a couple times so far with my Padme team, and hope to do it again today with my Padme team. So, yeah, we've got a non-GL counter for JMK, even with Cat. You know, we fight that team with Cat, with the non-GL team. Not 100% success rate, but it's not bad. It is true he made a post saying that he's back on his Twitter account. Ha, nice. Interesting. So I hope that Lord Vader is good. I believe that he is. I'm pursuing Lord Vader on my main account. We're getting close. I won't say that we're on top of it or anything, but we've got Arc Trooper, Embo, and the Tusken Raider left. So we've got 3 relics left. Ooh, does Tusken Raider go up a level? Nope. Just got to lock down a stun gun on him. But yeah, we're in the final stretch of getting Lord Vader unlocked on the main account. And I think I was messing around with squads for him. Playing around. So this is what I was looking at. Lord Vader, Royal Guard, Maul, and Darth Vader. And then you're saying that this Stormtrooper really needs to be Thrawn. That we need to have Thrawn in this team. To be the best version of it. So that's the team we'll plan for Lord Vader. We'll Relic 9 this Royal Guard. We'll Relic 9 Vader. We'll probably Relic 9 Maul. We may Relic 8 the other 2 guys. I think I'm going to go all in on that team, and I do think I plan to use it on defense. And yeah, it might be counterable by a certain team. But if they don't have a high Relic Fennec Shand, I'm just going to put it on defense and let it ride. Let it ride. I think it'll be fine for me on defense. And if it's not, I'll take it on offense. I'll put 2 on defense and 2 on offense and do it that way. We got options. I'm happy about my choice for Lord Vader, though. I think it's going to be just peachy. Maybe when I get him and he's an epic failure and I start having problems with him, then I'll change my mind. So once I have him, I'll have a more informed opinion of him. But yeah, we'll see. What do you make of the Windu rework? It looks nice. I think somebody said it last stream that it looks like he becomes a really good tank in the JMK team to replace Kenobi and free Kenobi up. But I feel like he's potentially going to fit better in a JKR team. Grandmaster Yoda on his basic gets back turn meter, and there's an ability with the Jedi Knight Revan where you can call somebody else to assist. So I think if you have Mace Windu and Yoda in the same team, they can just call assists back and forth, gain turn meter on their basic. There's a whole bunch more tricks in there. I don't know. I feel like, for a lot of things, Mace Windu is probably going to fit in as a tank in the JKR team. Because that team, at least the way I play that team, it really doesn't have a good tank in it right now. So replacing Bastila, for example, with a Relic Mace would be a really good move for that team. So I think just generically as a Jedi, he's going to be a pretty darn good character. And then I think in territory battles, it'll be interesting to see where he ends up. Whether he goes into a Galactic Legend team with JML to make that harder, or if it makes more sense to put him in, in an offensive team to go against other Galactic Legends and maybe have more non-GL counters for other GLs in territory wars. I think his Omicron's territory war, right? I think so. Yeah. Lord Bat says, depends what you're trying to avoid for counters. Multiple tanks makes Jedi harder. Thrawn makes it harder for SLKR. From my experience with SLKR, it's not easy to beat Vader. SLK is pretty straightforward, says Griff, but when it goes bad, it goes real bad. 90% plus, though. I don't know, Griff. I've messed around with it before on Squad Arena just a little bit, and I don't have that kind of win rate with SLKR versus Lord Vader. But, maybe there's something that I'm missing that makes it more reliable. So here you keep saying Lord Vader is top 2 and not the best. Why is there so much debate about it? Is it because of the zombie cheese? Grilling with Grove, the issue is that people keep finding non-Galactic Legend counters to go up against the Lord Vader team. So if you bring in like a Zam Wassell team and you ramp up Zam's offense and speed, she gives all that offense, shares some of her speed and offense with the other characters in the team. That makes Fennec Shan's offense go through the roof, and then Fennec Shan's basic does sickening amounts of damage. And you can, between her and the Mandalorian's ability to instantly annihilate one character pretty quickly in the matchup, the bounty hunters take down Lord Vader. So that's an example of a counter. The troopers with Iden Versio, if your Iden Versio has the right speed and is timed right with the troopers, Lord Vader goes, does some stuff. You know, Maul goes and does some, maybe Maul goes. Yeah, Maul goes when Vader goes. And then when you get your first turn, Iden goes first, you cleanse off everything, and then the troopers go crazy and just start killing stuff right and left. And, you know, against certain team comps, the troopers can beat it that way. So, with there being a couple valid non-galactic legend counters beating a galactic legend, then the immediate outcry is, well, Lord Vader's horrible. He's a terrible character. He needs to be fixed. He shouldn't be this easy to beat. But, you know, there's non-GL counters. The Geos with Chief Chirpa in the lead can beat Rey. You know, certain gas comps can beat SLKR. So I don't know that there's any galactic legend out there right now that doesn't have some kind of team that can be a non-GL counter. But that's what Arnold is upset about. And that's why other people are upset, because for as many relics as you have to build and as hard as it is to build Lord Vader, he should be better. That's the claim. That's the claim. Kenobi with Cat is better than Lord Vader with Maul. That's the opinion. So they want Vader to be at least as good as JMK. But I don't know if you don't have that exact counter. And then in Territory Wars, it's different because, you know, you don't have a Zamwasel Zeta in Territory Wars. So now all of a sudden, you know, he's on a different playing field and he's a different level of difficulty. So, you know, the character's more than just whether or not he can be beaten in Grand Arena by a team. And honestly, your opponent has to have that team. You know, the galactic power that I'm fighting at, people don't have everything yet. So even like, you know, my opponent for today, he's got a lot of stuff. 7.8 million galactic power. He's got all 6 galactic legends. If we go to look for Fennec Shand, so he's got a Relic 3 Fennec Shand. So he could potentially have, you know, the bounty hunter counter. Let's take a look at the Iden Versio. So he's got the Fennec to Relic, but he doesn't have the Iden Versio. So he's got stuff, but he doesn't have everything, right? These 6 galactic legends are going to be more of a threat than whether or not he has a non-GL counter, right? He's built them all at 7 million galactic power, or 8 million, let's say, which is pretty impressive to me. I can't believe that you got all 6 galactic legends under 8 million. That's super impressive. But yeah, I mean, I guess that guy's not a very good example, but most of the players that I'm playing don't have everything. They don't have like a whole bunch of non-GL counters already prepared. Now, as I get up higher, if I get higher in Kyber 1, then I probably can expect that to be the case. I'm definitely doing Star Killer with Windu, says Ken Freiborg. Interesting. Blessed Carrot's online. Hey, DL, good to be with you. Blessed. Man, it's late over there. It's late. Thanks for joining in. Griff says Zam and GAC, DBB, Boba in Territory Wars. The other core team stays intact, though. Well, we do need a few more likes, guys. So there's a lot of people in the channel right now who have joined but have not hit the like button. And I really would appreciate it if you guys could be so kind as to, you know, give this channel, this video, something. You know, give me a like, apply your like saber. Helps me, helps the channel, powers up my troopers so that they don't lose their first battle. You know, the huge. Appreciate it, guys. Lemon says, isn't Hyperdrive the best $100 to spend? So Lemon wants the title answered. All right. Should we do the answer before or after the Loquitur Grand Arena? Before or after Loquitur? That is the question. Let's see. Best $100 is crystals, says David Dutrow. For sure it is. Before, says JT. Before. All right. All right, well, we'll answer the question. So, guys, I'm telling you, it doesn't matter what level you are, where you are in the game, how much stuff you've got. There is nothing in the game that gives you more gear and more stuff than the Hyperdrive bundle. So I've gotten this question before, you know, if I'm going to spend money, where should I spend it? Well, the first place that you should spend it, if you haven't already bought the Hyperdrive bundle, you know, this thing is, it's just sick with resources. Look at this, 20 million, 10 million credits, currencies for the shops, bunch of materials for skills, half a Zeta, a bunch of prestige for your capital ships, a bunch of ship Omegas, which can be a real problem. I mean, at all levels of the game, right? Some free energy. Why not? Just energy. And then just gear for days, right? And even though this gear down at the bottom might not look impressive, and you might say, well, I'm past all of that, all of this stuff breaks down for something. Carbonite circuit boards, bronzium wiring, something in the shop. So if you take the value of all this stuff and you calculate out the value of everything and include the character shards as value, it comes out to something like $8,000 that it would take you to build all that stuff on the account. If you kick out the character shards and say, okay, I don't care about the character shards, all that's redundant anyway, I've built up my account, then the value drops to about $3,400 worth of stuff. So, honestly, guys, there is no other thing in the game that compares to this if it's the first $100 that you spend. Or at any time, you know. Anytime you have your first $100 that you want to spend in the game, spend it on that. After that, buying crystals. Somebody said buying crystals is the best thing you can do. And honestly, guys, buying crystals, I believe, I've calculated this. It's really hard to beat just buying crystals and using crystals on the right thing in the game. So most people can't get all of their refreshes plus also 3 Cantina refreshes every day. That's 750 crystals. On the old system, I could get top in Squad Arena and top in Fleet. It's 500 crystals for Squad, 400 for Fleet. I could net gain crystals and still do all my refreshes. Now with the payouts that we get in Grand Arena, you don't get there, right? Even if you get your 400 from Fleet, you get a couple hundred from Grand Arena, you get a few scraps from here and there, and you can't afford your Cantina refreshes. So if you spend on crystals, you can do all 3 Cantina refreshes every day for a long time, getting all that signal data, being able to farm characters out of the Cantina. Every time you farm Cantina, you're also getting, you know, all the stuff that comes off the nodes. So you don't just get this. You get a chance at Omicrons. You get a chance at Omega materials. You get for sure credits and battle tokens that you can then take to the shop and buy more stuff out of the shop. You get credits and shipbuilding materials. So when you total all this stuff up, what you can get for the Cantina refreshes, that's the best deal. Now, if you actually are getting enough crystals that you can do 750 a day and not be falling behind, then my suggestion is spend the second round on anything for mods. You know, if you're farming, whether you're farming mods or farming the slicing materials, once you've reached your daily limit, if you have extra credits to spare that you really feel like you want to burn, on my main account, I do crystal refresh every month. And so I always do a second round. I do the 50s and also the 100s on mods on my main account, just to push mods along faster, you know? And there's really not much in the game that you're going to do with crystals that makes more sense than just getting ahead on mods and making sure that you're farming those Cantina refreshes every single day. That's it. And I could probably show you a sheet of calculations that shows you how that works, but it's all about the fact that regardless of what else you could buy in the game for the same price, it's the stuff that comes off the node is better. The only time that that's not the case is when the stuff out of the shop costs 15 crystals each, and for those materials, it's a pretty good deal. You get more of the materials than you would farming them. You lose out on the other stuff that comes off the node. So in the grand scheme of things, it's actually slightly worse. But because you get more of the actual material, it's not a bad deal. So like buying this Mark III projector for 300, that's 15 each for the 20 shards. So that's it. That's the best use of 100. If you've never bought the Hyperdrive bundle, there's no reason not to. Nobody cares about galactic power bloat at the moment. So just bloat it up, you know, run it in, get the Hyperdrive bundle. If you already have the Hyperdrive bundle, then buy crystals and be smart with them. All right. There are some trash characters of bloat in the Hyperdrive bundle. Yeah, there is. But who cares? Right? I mean, your GAC matchups have nothing to do with your galactic power anymore. It's an advantage for your guild to have more galactic power than every time you deploy, you're deploying that little bit more galactic power. Having more characters potentially means more things that you can place in territory battles, for example. So there's no disadvantage to getting those characters anymore. It used to be when you tried to control your GP, you didn't want the bloat that came from those characters, and you know, maybe you're a developed player, but you'd still get an extra 300,000 galactic power by buying the Hyperdrive bundle. It doesn't seem like such a great deal then, right? You want to control your galactic power. But now that doesn't matter. Just blow it up. I did buy Hyperdrive. The only problem is lowering Omega Bot mod score. Yeah, because Omega Bot calculates your mod score based on your GP, so you'll see a drop in your mod score. I'm keeping mine above 5. I ran it on my main account, and my top 110, I'm up to 8. I'm up to a mod score of 8 on my top 110 from my main account. So we're getting there. We're slowly improving the mod score. I'm not quite up to, I think 13 is the highest that I've seen so far. We're not up to 13 yet, but my goal is to get over 10 and keep it over 10 if I can, for the top 110 at least. Got to get there. Moose Man says, finally on time for once. Nice. Time to rise. It's morning where I am, and I woke up to DL stream, says Inquisitor Corvius. Hey, that's cool. Griff says sandbagging rosters and controlling GP is dead. The new GAC system totally killed it. Yeah. That said, why don't we get in here and take a look at Darth Loquitter's GAC. So for the last round, we thought it was an auto deploy and that the guy probably wouldn't play. He didn't play. 0 banners. So didn't even attempt it, and we won. Yay. Fun round. All right, this time we're playing against the guy that's 5 million, so he's only got us by 2 million. 2.3 in ships, 2.6 in characters. In terms of fleets, he's in pretty good shape. Better than we are, actually. He's got Malevolence Negotiator. He does have a Finalizer fleet relicked out. He did the SLKR journey. So that gives him another really good offensive fleet that we can't match. His other capital ships aren't that great, but probably puts down a Rebel fleet or something like that. He's got a bunch of Rebel ships in here. Han's Millennium Falcon. So I'm guessing his 4th fleet is probably a Rebel fleet. A little weaker, but still, like I said, he's got 4 actual fleets. And we've got 3 fleets and some scraps that we have to use to try to be clever on offense. But yeah, so we're at a disadvantage on fleets. Character-wise, he's just got a ton of stuff more than us. So he's got the SLKR journey. He's got both Revens. I believe there's a Malik in here. Yeah, down here, gear 12. Working on his relic for his Malik right at the moment. He's got General Skywalker in here that he's working on also. And then a bunch of stuff down here in the middle. So, really, a lot more stuff than we can hope to handle. So we got to be clever. Speed-wise, let's take a look. Fastest character, 311 on Darth Revan. Fastest non-GL. Hux, 292. Only one character over 300, and then it drops off pretty quickly from there. The second row, you see we've got 4 characters up here. The second row, we're already hitting Dark Trooper at 263 with tenacity mods on Dark Trooper. This guy, you want offense set, offense main stats, offense here, potentially even offense here. His basic attack doesn't crit, so you really don't care about critical damage like this. It's not really helping as much. That's not what you want out of this guy. You just want an offense set, offense, 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 everywhere that you can put offense, so that his basic attack hits like a freight train. That's what you do. But okay, yeah. So the Dark Trooper is the 6th fastest character on his account. So in terms of modding, we definitely have an advantage. Roster-wise, character-wise, we're in the dumpster. All right, so a good account, a good, let's say, build path, a good selection on journeys, just doesn't have the mods to back it up quite yet. I decided to put my Sith Eternal on defense. I figured if he puts his SLKR on defense, then we can probably just have a staring contest. If he brings it on offense, he'll beat it, but fine. And then I just tried to put down some of my reasonably tough teams, my little Marauder team here that I've got going. Here's my Geo team. And then up top, we put a bunch of stuff up here as well. The Grievous team, the Bounty Hunters with Zam. And we did commit the Qui-Gon team also to defense. And my hope is, again, if he goes with a strong defense, then we're just going to turtle up and try to make it so that he either can't get to ships or at least he has a hard time getting to ships. So try to cut it down to a, maybe not even a zone that he can clear. I don't know if that's going to be the case. All right, his defense. We have a full relic Grievous team. That's tough for me to beat right now. I struggle with this Grievous team. He's got the Palpatine team here with Vader in it on defense. That's interesting. We can probably outspeed that and beat it up. Then we've got a crew team here. Oh boy. This is ugly. He put a lot down on defense. Got a Darth Revan team here. SLKR team, and Night Sisters. Ooh. Salty. Darth Revan. Maybe. I feel like we're just going to end up using Troopers here because I don't know what else we're going to use to beat that. Troopers here. Figure something out for Night Sisters. Against this Grievous team, you know, I may have to do my clone Troopers here because I really don't know what I'm going to do here. Got Vader. And I'm not sure I can take that out with a Vader team. If my Vader's fast enough and I have Mara Jade, can I steal all their turn meter and get that team under control? No, because Grievous is going to keep getting free turns. As soon as he gets a free turn, he's going to kill Mara Jade. Some kind of Padme team that we can play. Mon Mothma. We've got some Jedi. But, yeah, this Jedi team is not going to look very good against what he's got. So we got... I mean, we could potentially have this Jedi team. No Hermit Yoda to use. And this Jedi Knight Revan and Bindo are just going to die. They're not even relic level. They're just going to die so fast. Shock T for GG. Shock T clones beats up GG a lot. It's what I use for GG. Yeah. I agree with you. That's probably my best chance to beat these guys right now. But, man, my Shock T clones aren't all that. We've only got a Relic 5 on the 5s. And then the rest of the guys are fairly weak. And this ARC Trooper's, 4 stars and gear 9 or whatever that is. So it's going to be rough. But if we can bring the clones in and at least kill like a couple things, maybe we can... if we can't kill the Magna Guard, maybe at least we can get around him and kill one of the other droids. Something. His teams aren't that fast, so we'll get a definite speed advantage. Maybe we just kill the Magna Guard straight up, or if they'll be under stealth to start. Yeah, we'll probably just get stuck killing the Magna Guard at first. But okay, maybe we can make that work. That weak gear, they might get blown up. Yeah, they'll definitely get blown up. We'll get the sacrifice right away. The question is, what can I do with the 3 clones that are left? And I just don't have better options. Vader's my other option. But that's not a great option either against a full Relic Grievous team. If I could kill Grievous first with it, though. Is my Thrawn fast enough? Maybe if my Thrawn goes first. We'll set it up so Thrawn goes first. He's 313. I think my Vader's pretty fast on this account, though. No, he's like 250, right? I think he's 250. No, he's 292. I've got him sped up a lot. Maybe we need to slow him down in the future. Maybe if we could get him to go first. Just do a Force Crush. Throw away the turn. Get Mara Jade. Let Mara Jade do her thing and get me some turn meter back. But like I feel like I'm going to trigger a counterattack and Mara Jade's just going to die instantly from Grievous taking a turn. They'll get they'll get a free turn and they'll do area effect stuff and kill her. So Vader's an option. Maybe we take the clones in, and if they fail miserably, we'll just leave the battle and then bring in Vader. Just to be clear, we're going to work on this top zone first. I can't really clear the SLKR with my C on defense anyway. So unless I can clear this top zone and get to fleets, it's going to be a really short GAC on this one. Fingus says, personally, I hate JKR versus GG, so I got really good clones to beat him. Nice. All right, well, let's get in there and see what we can do. Let's see what we can do here. The sacrifice is going to come fast. Let's just get some clone turns in here. We'll use this on him and get up the taunt. Maybe take a hit or two. Okay. Let's try to keep him healthy. The sacrifice is about to come in. There it should be. Okay. So let's see. Actually, don't really want to do the mass assist right now. They all have turn meter. Yeah, never mind. We're going to go on Rex. Get the tenacity up going. Call him again. Now let's call Rex again. Okay. Okay. Let's see what this grenade can do. If this droideka does not kill Rex, we've got a chance. Let's put this over on the... Yeah, let's put it on the droideka for now. We'll call Rex to go. He's still way too far out on this aerial advantage. We're going to try to keep him alive for right now. I really don't want to kill the droideka and set off Grievous for free. We'll have to see how this all shakes out. We'll take turn with Rex again, get him closer to aerial advantage. Okay, it's up now. Okay, let's do this and keep Rex alive. Okay, more clone turns. Can we get Grievous in one shot? We got him, boys. We got the Grievous. All right, I think B1 is probably the right target right now. Go over on Rex, get a bunch of hits, more turn meter. Just go, go, go. Let's go back here and try to keep him alive. Having Shock T at Relic is the solution to this. If we didn't have her at Relic, we would be done and toasted by now. Okay, let's just keep getting these in on him. And then we'll get this B2 down. Another aerial advantage. All right. All right. You need to pull them out from stealth. And Mara Jade would definitely die from the area effect. Yeah. Well, we got it with clones. We got that one for cheap, guys. That was a pretty lame clone team that managed to win. Okay. There's no Hux here. And we've got... how fast are these characters? Not too fast. So the Vader's at 171. Let's take a look at this Moff Gideon real quick to see if he's like super speedy somehow. 282. So 282. Not great. Okay, so the question is, what are we going to do here? What do we want to do against the crew team? What do we want to do against crew? We've got those Jedi that we were just looking at. They're pretty weak, but we've got them. We've got Vader. Probably have to use Vader here, right? We would use Nest, but the stun from him is just way too much to deal with. Because this can't be evaded or resisted, so the 2 turns of being stunned is pretty much the whole combat at that point. So, can't use Nest there. Could use Troopers. Probably Troopers have enough to get through there. But we could do Troopers here and save an Iden Versio team. So I think we'll take Troopers here to try to save Iden Versio. We'll take Vader in here. We'll put Dooku in as well. No tanks. No tanks. We're just going to go in. Padme is good against crew. Yeah, the problem, Ken Freiborg, Padme isn't good against crew. I don't have my Jedi Knight Anakin. So Jedi Knight Anakin is parked on defense with Qui-Gon. So the Padme team is pretty much leftover characters that I can try to do something with. The Padme team is in no shape to try to take on a good team, or at least not this many relic levels. So let's take this team in. We'll drain out their turn meter and just keep. We'll stay on them, I think, until they're done. Get some shocks on people so they can't heal. Should be in good shape. In an earlier video of yours, you talk about farming for C and not blowing up your GP. Don't you have to activate the characters in order to do the journey? Farming C and not blowing up your GP is obviously for the old Grand Arena system, where we wanted to manage GP. And that was about ships. So when you're farming C, for example, you have to put the characters at the respective relic level. You have no choice about that. But let's say, for instance, you take the Darth Maul. He has a ship. If you start his ship and fire it up at 3 stars and, you know, take it up to level 85 or whatever, Darth Maul might be 26,000 as a character in galactic power, and his ship could easily be like 58,000 galactic power. So just messing around with the ship just blows your GP out of the water. So that's really what you want to watch, like in the sea journey, is don't start all those characters' ships unless you intend to build the character. Intend to build the ship, I mean. And then go all in, right? Build the ship, build the character, and just go. Build it. So that's the thing. Don't mess around with half measures. All right, let's get in there and see what we can get done. KOI Brandon's here. Says, hey, DL. Hey, Brandon. How we doing today, man? All right, let's go in just with all the stuff. Get off Merciless Massacre. We'll just start putting damage on these guys because, you know, reasons. Get over here. We'll do this. We'll do this. We'll hit him with the Force Crush again. We'll throw a, like, saber at him. Or I guess with Vader, it's a hate saber. Would that be more appropriate? Be a hate saber. All right, let's throw that in there. And then let's jump in here, take away their turn meter. That would be fantastic. We've got a shock on crew, so well, we've got him out of turn meter and shocked. Let's just keep going with that. If he takes a turn, I don't want him to act, so let's see if we can get him stunned. We can't. Let's work on crew again. And there goes Mara Jade. Somebody's getting turn meter for something. Why are they getting turn meter? Kylo Ren's getting turn meter. Okay, let's do the Force Crush again. And this time, let's see if we can just call crew out of here. Go over to Kylo, get a stun on him. Let's try to put a shock back here. Vader is a lightsaber because he likes to kill. Fair enough. He likes what he's doing. He loves his work. Especially when it involves the younglings. That sounds wrong. Let me rephrase that. Take that all back. Rewind. I'm going to wait to do my Merciless, or wait to do Force Crush until I'm in Merciless. See if we can get at least one more round of debuffs on him. Yeah, he's knocking off the debuffs now. Alright, alright, alright. Get another set on him here. Shock him again. Then we'll do Merciless Massacre. See if we can call him out. Alright, 60 banners. So, time to use Thrawn to get some banners back. Yeah, I ain't going to mess around. I think if we extend that battle too long, then we end up losing more banners than we're going to gain. Alright, Lord Vader, we can't take away, or Darth Vader, we can't take away his turn meter, but we can just straight up kill him. So let's take some troopers in here. See if we can divide up these teams and get the Imperial Lawnmower activated again on a different team. Maybe those Night Sisters. How about we try Iden Versio versus Night Sisters? That seems like that would be fun. Alright, let's do this. Let's put the ranged trooper in here. And Stormtrooper. Link up. Do stuff. Kill Vader. Do the mass assist on the red trooper. See if we can get him dead. Then possibly clean up these other guys if we need to get a kill. So Link, the Link is going to have to go on Veers. So we'll link Veers. And then I think we just have to... I think we have to just drain turn meter and kill Vader. We just got to kill Vader straight away. And that'll give us a whole turn of doing things. And then we can do a mass assist on the red Sith Trooper and work our way around like that. Well, we got to do the mass assist on Dooku. Yikes! Okay, it's a puzzle. It's a puzzle, but I think we get through it like this, and we save Iden Versio for something else. I'm hedging, guys. I'm hedging. I feel like we leave Snow Trooper in, but we go ahead and put Stark in here. I feel like we're going to need that third source of damage to get this red trooper out before he can go nuts. Because every time we kill somebody, he's going to do his area effect, and we're not going to be able to take too many of those before it goes really, really badly for us. So, yeah, we got to try to kill Vader and then very quickly get the... Yeah, we're going to have to take the hit from him when we kill Vader. That's pretty awful. So we really got to get to him first. So Link, Stark, carve his armor, use Veers for the mass assist, and try to just straight up kill him. That's the way we're going to have to do it. Okay. How much health and protection does this guy have? 73 and 55. He's got quite a bit of protection. Look at that. Dang. So about 130. Should be doable. Should be doable. All right, we have just enough likes to get in here and get this done. Got to go after this red trooper first. I don't like it, but that's the way it's got to be. All right, we link Stark. Cut down the armor on this guy. Get some buffs going on. And then mass assist. Okay. Good. Get over here on Vader. Actually, I think Moff Gideon is probably more of a threat to us. We do not want our damage cut in half if he gets a turn. Okay, we'll do that. Now we'll get on Dooku and do the mass assist over here. No more counterattacks. Clean. Clean. 65 banners. That's what speed mods will do for you too, ladies and gentlemen. Speed mods for the win. All right, what do we got over here? The Malevolence and an Empire fleet. So he's got First Order and Negotiator still on offense. Phew. This is rough. This is rough. I think we can only beat one of his fleets. Divide up. We'll take Geos versus Geos with a worse capital ship, and then we've got to take Malevolence against this. We take Geos here. I think we got to take Geos against the Empire. Try to get Vader out of here real fast. And then we got to take Malevolence against Malevolence. Try to sort that out, see if we can make it work. Okay. Do we have anything left to play around with Darth Revan? Do we have anything left for this? He's actually 311, right? So he's pretty fast. Where are we at with Yoda? 283. And Revan's got some mods on him that aren't horrible. 258. 258, and we get +5 speed for each Jedi and Old Republic. So we would gain, what, like 25 speed or something like that? Maybe 30. Which wouldn't be enough. It'd put Yoda over the top. But Yoda's not going to be able to do much with Bastila. Get the debuff, get the buffs up, get buff immunity going on. Get tenacity up. Not buff immunity, tenacity up. Wonder if you could have troopered that. Hey DL, do the double drops in GL tickets because I need my alt shard. The double drops don't affect GL tickets. No, I believe that they're still single drop, even on double drop days. I don't think Iden Versio can take this team out, right? We go first on Iden. Maybe we can try to hit Bastila. Probably triggers Malik. And then they're not really taking many assists or attacks out of turn to get Iden going. So I don't know that Iden's going to work here. I don't know. Just take in the Jedi team and swing. Just take a swing at it. Don't have anything else to do with them, right? Unless we want to throw them in against Night Sisters. So let's take a look at a Jedi and figure out what we can do here. We can do this. Yoda will go first. We'll just spread buffs. Try to get everybody tenacity up so that Bastila can't do much to us. And probably get feared and then see if we can kill somebody once the fear is gone. I guess. Yikes. Put your Grandmaster Yoda with Padme. So you're saying kick this out and do... Well, if we do that, we have to do pretty much all Galactic Republic, right? If we do the Padme team, we would want to do something like this. What do you all think? Which has a better chance of working? Honestly, if the Padme team can get a couple characters dead, that's good enough, right? You get a couple characters down, and then we can try to come in and clean it up with something. We could try this. Give it a try. But once we throw away this Yoda, there's no going back. We don't really have a Jedi team to follow it up. Alright, let's get in there. DR is a hard counter to JKR. What's DR's speed? DR has a good speed. DR had 311. All right. I think we'll put the tenacity or the protection up to try to make Bastille less effective. Okay. Let's see what we can get done here. Let's just do a big hit on Bastille. See if we can kill her. Nope. Why does he have taunt? Okay. Just go in with a basic. Still not enough. Alright, we got to kill that before they go crazy and kill us. We didn't get anything accomplished there, so let's try to not have them wound up on turn meter. May not have been in time with that closeout, but we'll find out here in a second. Make sure you heal at the beginning so you resist all the debuffs. I did the heal, but it didn't seem to help. Ahsoka just got ripped in half. Really fast. Scary team. Oh yeah, Darth Revan is a premium defense. It's really one of the best early game defenses you can build. Alright, so they're reset. We'll take Iden Versio in here against these Night Sisters. And then Mon Mothma if we have to. I mean, I don't know. We're gonna run out of steam fast. Just trying to get more banners now to make it harder for him to win against us. I don't know. We'll put in Dark Trooper. He can't be he ruins the whole thing. He ruins the whole thing. You can't put Dark Trooper in here. Iden's leadership gets ruined, right? Non-droid. Yeah, no, he can't go in. Yikes. Okay, and then Zombie will have taunt when we walk in, right? So we just got to target Zombie first and try to get that first kill to get around her. Right now, Troopers seem to be the cheapest counter for him. Yeah, the Trooper counter works pretty well, but if the opponent has a very high relic set Sith Empire Trooper tank, then the Trooper counter really doesn't work. So be careful of that if you're building a Trooper counter. Just understand that if you fight a really high set, like let's say Relic 7, 8, 9, anything in that range, got to pay attention here for a second. Yeah, you fight anything in that range and makes it really hard for you. Can't get that first kill to get your turn meter train going. He has taunt. You really can't get rid of taunt with the troopers. So you're stuck. Put this on Asajj. We got the zombie super slowed. We'll take her out to get just to get her gone. Okay, we'll do this. Do that. Lawnmower 2.0. Oh, that was good. That was a pretty good hit. Come on, boys. Get her. Yeah. Cleaned it up. Night Sister team with Iden Versio. It's alright. I mean, it's a one relic team versus a one relic team, but the GP difference was there. I got nothing else against these guys. What am I going to do? Can't Mon Mothma this. We could bring in Kyle Katarn and give it a shot. Yeah, that'd be pretty sad, I think. Okay. What can we do? Let's just kill SLKR real quick. Kira Nest kills everything in the game. I think we can beat SLKR with this. Look at this. Easy. Wait. What? Stun for 11 turns? Come on now. Alt. Can't kill me, bro. Oh, wait. Yeah, you can. All right. All right. All right. Maybe she can't kill everything in the game. Maybe not everything. Maybe. All right. That's going to wrap up this GAC, guys. That's one zone clear. Oh, no. We still got ships. What am I talking about? The character side of it's done. We still got ships to fight. We still got ships to fight. Got to divide up our Geos and our Malevolence. So what else can we put in this fleet to make it work? Get another Taunter in there. Cassian's U-Wing maybe. And then we can have these as starting ships for the Malevolence. Bring in these two as reinforcements. Maybe that if we need it. Let's kick this out. And you know what? I think if it goes too long, we're going to have lost this anyway. So we'll bring in 2 reinforcements and try to make this work. Huge GP difference between our fleets. But hopefully he'll hit Spy, put us under stealth. And then if we can just weather the storm for a turn or two till we get a reinforcement. Might be good. All right, he hit Spy. Everything's going according to plan so far. All right, let's just do the big assist. Get some damage on the field. Get some ability blocks on our guys, maybe. All right, we're going to do the mass assist and just try to rip down this bomber. Get him, boys. All right. Spy's back under stealth again. We will bring in this reinforcement. Call an assist. Try to just kill Vader. Sith something. I forget the name of this ship. What is it? Reaper? TIE Reaper? Is that what it's called? Sith Fighter. TIE Reaper. Yeah, that's the Sith Fighter. Okay. We're going to take a shot to get an assist. Good. Good. Go, Geos, go. Put Spy back under stealth. Just to get a little more damage. Mass assist, and we're done. 66 banners. KOI Brandon says, our GACs are very similar, exact same scenario. Nice. All right. Hey, it's playing out on defense. He put down a lot of good stuff for me on defense. And he's got some stuff that he's got to fight. He's still got his Jedi Knight Revan team. He's still got... Well, he put both his SLKR and his crew. He's still got stuff, but he put a lot of stuff on defense. So we will see. I feel like he over-defended. So we'll see what happens. All right. We'll take this in against his Malevolence. This is going to be ugly. I think it's going to be ugly, and it's going to go in his favor. Maybe I should have put the Houndstooth in as a reinforcement, and then I could bring it in later instead of having it out there at the start. Okay, that's interesting. Starts out hitting my Hyena Bomber. I want the extra ship, but I really don't want to put him under stealth. Alright, fine. Put him under stealth. I'd spy dodged, so they didn't even get stealth. Sunfac. Let's hit Sunfac with this. We'll keep Sunfac targeted. Drop the bombs, get some assists. We're going to go hard on Sunfac. I know that seems weird, but the problem I have with this fleet, if you don't do it that way and Sunfac kind of isn't your main target, what often happens is that he'll just get in the way and you'll be stuck killing him anyway. And it doesn't work out in your favor. This has an area effect attack, right? Let's see if we can... No, it doesn't. It's just that. That's still a good thing. Okay, let's get this over here. Now let's get some buzz droids on him and see if we can get him killed while he's got that debuff on him. Let's clear off these buzz droids, I guess. One more turn of this. Okay. He doesn't have taunt currently. Soldiers out in the open. We'll call in the silencer and see if we can silence this soldier. Okay. Now let's put this here. Stop killing my silencer. Get taunt back up. He got all of his protection back, which is unfortunate. We'll do the area effect again. Get another little ship. Big hit, come on. Bam. That's not a very big hit. Alright. Get stunned. Ooh, get buzz droids. Get the buzz droids off. Get them off, get them off. Okay. We'll do the alt. That should get us to spy. Okay. Come on. We got to work fast here. Once the enemy capital ship wakes up from his stun, we're probably going to be facing a alt from him. Okay. Just got Spy. Spy is the only real ship left, right? Because he started with the 3 Geos. Yeah, that's going to put him under stealth. I hate that. All right, nothing else to do, though. There's the alt. That's going to make Houndstooth very vulnerable. Okay, 2 down. Man, we got to get a big hit on this Spy. How are we going to get this Spy out of here? Looks like my silencer is going to go. Yep, that's it. Okay, all he has out is Spy right now. I don't even think that we can scrape up another attempt at this. Can we? Let's level 1 ships. I mean, basically all we're doing is hoping that we can do something with a capital ship, I guess. Oof. Oh! Oh! We need a little more fleet depth, boys. Just one more ship with just a tiny bit of tankiness, and we'd have had that. All right, we're getting there, though. We're getting there. We're building some other ships. We got our 6th star for our Hyena bomber this week, I believe. Let me check that. I think so. Yeah, the Hyena bomber just got its 6th star. So that ship's going to be better than it was this week in the next fight. Yep. We leveled up the IG-2000. We put some more levels on the Gauntlet Starfighter. So we're getting there with fleet. I feel like it's not horrible. Maybe we could put some more resources into crew too. I mean, this is a good ship. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea to pop him up a gear tier. What does he need? That and Carbantes. We could probably put him up a gear tier. Put him at gear 11. Finish out some more stuff for this ship. Maybe even put him at gear 12. Because this is a good ship. I mean, if it would have been just a little more durable, all we needed to do was take one more hit and we'd have been fine, right? So you should upgrade the reinforcement on the bomber. All pilotless ships increase in stats from ability upgrades. So you're saying for the Hyena bomber to go ahead and put this on just because it affects stats? Okay, I mean, I can do that. Not a big deal. Put that on, I guess. So 6 stars, 6 stars. We just need to get this thing finished. It's close. It's close. We need 100. It's you need that last star, but it's still a third of your farming. 330 shards, and you still need 100. So it's basically 1/3 left to go. But no, it's much better with that additional star. That's a pretty good deal. All right. Check the speed increase. Oh, I didn't check it before. Blessed Carrot says, Nest doesn't solo SLKR, question mark? Oh, man, if anybody's fast forwarding through there and they just see that part and they skip forward and they think that I'm going to beat SLKR with Nest, that would be pretty funny. If somebody actually walks away not realizing it was sarcasm. Same thing for all other pilot lists. Even if you don't reinforce them, it can increase their speed, etc. No, that's a good point. Good point. So we'll put it on there. We probably have the same thing on the Vulture droid too. I don't think I ever put the Vulture droid reinforcement all the way up. Did I? Yeah, we still got one level to go on the Vulture droid reinforcement. So we'll have to put that on someday. Probably next week, if I remember it. It's a good point. Might give him just a little bit more speed or armor or offense or whatever. So, I mean, any small bit of scaling that we can get, we'll take. Cool. Thanks for bringing that up, man. It's good. Still got 41 left to go on the Y-Wing Starfighter as well. These ship farms, man. Whew. Seems like I've been farming them forever. Still not there yet. We'll get there, though. We'll get it. We'll get it. All right. What do you guys think about maybe an account review? We've got Pate that we could do. We'll see if the account's active. Come over here, pop an ally code in. Then we can go snoop around somebody else's stuff. Looks like the player's active. Pate 4714. Drop a note in Discord. See if that person responds. It doesn't. No. Okay. Well, I guess we got to hope that he's watching the stream or that somebody else can ping him, because I can't. The name that he put in the in the request for the account review doesn't really say the right name for me to find him on Discord. Okay, so let's get in here and take a look. We've got 2.6 million galactic power, roughly. Million in ships and 1.6 in characters. That's a pretty good split. The real Squirtle squad. Interesting. Squirtle for the win. All right, we've got Malevolence at 5 stars, Negotiator all done at 7. That's good for a 2.5 account. We like that. It's really good. Also have the Executrix built up to gear 12. We got Home 1 started. Not too much on Akbar. Might be Hyperdrive. I think this is probably Hyperdrive stuff. But, you know, if you did the Hyperdrive bundle and you get those characters there, it is worth putting some... Mace has real easy gear. So does Akbar. To pick one of these capital ships like Home 1, you know, put a couple gear tiers on Akbar and make Home 1 viable. It's not a bad deal. So I would probably go ahead and do that. Really, Akbar's gear going all the way to gear 12 is like super easy. Super easy gear. Geos at gear 12. Houndstooth is in there. Vulture Droid is not coming along. All right, we've got the Malevolence, but you need the Malevolence ships, my brother. You need to get that Hyena Bomber for sure. Work on this Vulture Droid for sure. They're too good with the Malevolence not to. BTLB Y-Wing is done, though. That's nice. So does he have 4 viable fleets? He's got the Geos with the Malevolence. He's got the Executrix with, I guess, Vader and some leftovers. Yeah. Prepare to have 4 fleets. You know, get your pilotless ships for the Malevolence so that you can work with the Geos. I guess maybe he's using Rebels as a fleet. I don't know. I don't see 4 fleets here. And I feel like at 2.5 million galactic power, we all need to be paying attention to 4 fleets. All right, let's take a look at the character-wise. We got General Skywalker build, Darth Vader, Kenobi 5s. Clones are all built up. Shock T is Relic 5. So, looks like we could probably do cam with these clones. We've got Geos with a Relic Brood Alpha. So this is a this is a very Senator type build. When it looks good. Senator build with Jedi Knight Revan. Jolie Bindo's in. Yoda's here. Bunch of Gear 12 stuff here in the middle. I don't see a Darth Revan. And do we actually? No, I don't see the Darth Revan. So I would recommend for this account to build that Darth Revan. Or go into a GL. I mean, if you're already going into a GL build, that's fine. Got troopers here. We got Piet, Dark Trooper. Maybe he's going for Executor. Stark, Veers. Yeah. CLS has started down here. It doesn't look like we've got the next big project going on, so yeah, I feel like Executor or a Galactic Legend. How's the Watt Tambor doing? No Watt at all. Okay. That's weird. If you've got this good of a build for Guild, where you've got dark side stuff built, you've got light side stuff built for light side GOTB, I would think you'd definitely have a good enough guild to have Watt Tambor, no problem. But with that not being the case, probably would build Executor next. Go on the Beskar Armor Mando journey, pick that ship up out of the shop, start working on Executor. And Malak. Probably do both of those things at the same time. Just start building up the requirement characters for the Malak journey, Darth Revan into Malak, and start working on the characters for Executor. What would you all do? All y'all in chat, how would you work with this account? He's got some good low-level teams. I like it. I mean, I would probably, he could build a bunch of good one-relic teams if he wanted to do better in Grand Arena. Put that Commander Luke up. He's got a bunch of scoundrels. He could build Queel. Just build, Queel with some scoundrels as a team. TIE Fighter pilot, yeah. That's good. Build up that Grievous to Relic. Looks like he's definitely going to Relic him. He's working on Hermit Yoda to Relic level. That's interesting. Guess he's going to do a full Relic Jedi team with JKR. No Enfys Nest. Makes me sad. We all need to get our nests. Guys, if you get Enfys Nest, it's in 95% of the grand arenas you ever go into. Nest by herself wins a battle. And even if it's just a, Geo battle or something like that, she's still taking down a battle successfully where you don't have to use up a team. I still think she's just like one of the best single characters in the game that you can build. Oh, we didn't check out mods. Let's catch up with chat, see what they're saying. Daylight savings time messed up my free energy and fleet climb again. Annoying that they don't give more time changes for our accounts. That's funny. Kyle says that's his guild mate. Ah, that's cool. That's cool. Nisa says I'm currently farming IG 200 and Razor Crest. And Razor Crest was fine at first, but I haven't seen a shipment in 3 days. The first week that it was out, I literally, on 3 accounts, I got 1 purchase in 7 days. And I see all my shop refreshes, right? So that's 21 shops. And I saw it once. Grievous, usually you see him about twice a week. So I'm just assuming that the Razor Crest is on about the same drop rate, where it takes you about 6 months to buy it out of the fleet store. Which is fine. I mean, once you earmark it and you buy it when it's in there, you'll get it eventually. So it'll be slow, but I can see people being successful with that journey out of that shop. It's good. I think it's a good place for it. I think the rarity is okay. I've gotten a couple buys off of it. Speaking of which, let's take a look at this guy's speed first. 319 on Piet. Not to be mean, but that's not enough. 318 on Shakti. Those are decent mods. Yoda at 309 with a speed set. My personal opinion is slow Yoda down, put an offense set on him. I'd rather have him in an offense set than a speed set. That's just me. 298 on Anakin with no speed mods. That's pretty good. Rex at 287. Man, I would take your best mods off of Anakin and put them on Rex. I would make Rex 312 and make Anakin whatever's left over, you know. Take the 2 best speed. Yeah, I guess you only got 1 good off mod, so maybe take this and put it on that Rex. The faster you get your Rex going, the happier you're going to be with that. This Anakin is dressed up like a galactic legend. I mean, for me, Anakin doesn't need the speed. Typically, I feel like he's one of the characters that's fine going slower, because a lot of times he gets his turns for free from getting triggered anyway. I think there's a lot of characters that can make better use of those mods. You know, maybe even General Skywalker at 234. He's got tons of protection on him though, 130. Tons of protection with an offense set. He's got some pretty good speed mods. Oh, he's got a protection arrow on him. That's some interesting choices. Yeah, I mean, loaded up the protection, but I don't know about putting a protection arrow on him when he's only 234. I could see the protection arrow if he had better speed, but again, I would rather see Skywalker going fast and Jedi Anakin slowed down. And overall, just, you know, like we say to a lot of people, just need more speed mods in this account. 2.5 million, we should be able to find 5 characters at 300 or more. And we find 2. 3, right? Grandmaster Yoda was over. So 3. Need a couple more at least. All right, enough with that. I feel like I'm picking on the guy now at this point. So with ships, get on top of those pilotless ships for the Malevolence. And, you know, build up either an Empire fleet or a Rebel fleet. Like, commit to something and build a 4th fleet for Grand Arena. Or go on the Executor journey and have that be your next fleet. You know, there's not much that would be better for a fleet than an Executor. All right, let's just jump into the Grand Arena on this main account. I think it's also going to be a relatively short one today. I did look at this one ahead of the stream just to see what he placed. see what we're up against. The last opponent, he full cleared us. We full cleared him. We dropped a couple battles. He got better efficiency. We knew how that one was going to turn out before the stream ended. My opponent today is Let the Past Die. We looked at this at the start of the stream for anybody who joined in since then. 7.8 million galactic power. He's got all the ships. Executor, Malevolence, Negotiator. Yep. All the stuff you could want. Finalizer, Chimera, Executrix, Radis, Endurance, everything. So he's got tons of stuff over here. Character-wise, all 6 Galactic Legends. So getting all 6 Galactic Legends under 8 million is pretty impressive to me. He does have the Revans and Malik, and I think General Skywalker's in here as well. So Maul, Commander Ahsoka Tano, he's really got a lot of stuff. Even to the extent that I'm looking at this account and I'm going, how the heck is he staying under 8 million galactic power, right? We got Ki-Adi-Mundi in here. We got Relic L3s. We've got just tons and tons of stuff. All the journeys, right? Literally all the Galactic Legend journeys. But yeah, I guess there's a bunch of stuff that he doesn't have leveled up from down here or whatever. But pretty impressive. Pretty impressive overall that this guy has that much power at this galactic power. His Piet is 356. That is a super fast Piet. Ahsoka Tano at 348. It's pretty good. I think mine's only like 356 or something. 345 on his Darth Revan plus 171. So guess what, guys? Good account, good player, and we don't have any kind of advantage on mods. So yeah, not a lot to say here other than yikes, right? Probably going to take a loss on this one again. But we're going to give it a try no matter what. And get in there and see what we can get done. Defense-wise, I did something a little different this time. I put down a bunch of good teams here on defense. We put the Fin Poe, the General Skywalker team. Fin Poe got a hold. That's nice. Maybe my opponent's playing right now. And Maul got a hold. Ooh. Groovy. We got 2 holds already, boys. All right, and then over here we put down crew team. We did the Qui-Gon team, the Zam with the bounty hunters, and Grievous. So we laid down as much good defensive stuff as we could. I kind of expected him to get to the back wall, and I laid a trap for him. Put my Galactic Legends back here. So if he gets stopped on the front wall, then I just wasted a bunch of Galactic Legends, and that's frustrating. But okay, you know, hey, sometimes that's the way it goes. Trying to set a trap for him. His defenses, he put everything on defense. We've got the Ki-Adi-Mundi team to deal with, Darth Revan, the Omicron Zam, Omicron Dash Rendar, which is going to be hard to deal with. I probably have to use Jedi Knight Revan here. Get to this Vandor Chewbacca, kill that Vandor Chewbacca so the rest of the team isn't ridiculous. Over here we've got 4 Galactic Legends. We got C, Kenobi, JML, and Rey. And I have C on offense. So this we can try the JML. C, I believe that I could throw a couple teams at C and clean this up. We've beaten him before with clones or something like that. Clones are on defense this time, so we would have to think of another high damage team. Maybe CLS, something like that. Kenobi, we can try Padme. What do I do against JML? I mean, that team is just that's not a team that I can beat with a non-GL counter that I know of. So maybe that's where we use our C. Try to break through that with C. Or is there some way that, like, CLS might beat that? Does CLS get through that? I think we talked about this before. In CLS can actually do something against this team, right? Or is it not with Old Ben? Like, Old Ben shuts down CLS. Can't remember. We can try to kill Wat Tambor pretty quickly. Maybe Griff can chime in if he's still out there. CLS versus JML. All right. You've done it before. You can do it again. All right. Have you considered placing a level 1 Galactic Republic Jedi instead of Qui-Gon on the Qui-Gon team? Why? I guess you're right. I guess if you put a level 1 character on there and they do an area effect, the character doesn't die, but it still triggers Anakin. I guess that could be a legitimate thing. We could put in one character that's just in there as a trigger for Anakin. Could do it. Yep. Don't swap stance with CLS. Hit people with protection up. Turn meter train to victory. Bastila is target 2 after Wat, really. You have to attack enemies that have bonus protection so they resist the debuffs, thus feeding TM to the whole team. And keep the counters going. Okay, so we can CLS here. We'll try Padme Cat here. We do need C-3PO for this encounter, though, right? If I take CLS in here, I gotta keep C-3PO with the team. Is that true? I think that's true. So then we gotta get through this JMK with our Pad Cat, potentially without C-3PO. That could get dicey. All right. Who else do I have that I could put in that Padme Cat team? Because guys, I haven't gotten the timing on that to go off where I get the see, the goal is to use C-3PO to give buff immunity to the Kenobi so that you can just kill their cat. But I've not had success with that. I've never successfully killed their cat with that combo yet. R2-D2 for the Pad Cat. I could do R2-D2 with the CLS team. I just don't know how important translation and that other stuff is to the turn meter train to keep CLS running. I feel like that's going to be required to keep CLS running, right? I need that answer from Griff. Griff knows everything. Do you have gas or Geos for Rey? Gas is on defense, and I don't have the Geos built for Rey. My Geos are still Gear 12 mostly. We don't have them built up. That's the question. Griff says, I missed the question, sorry. The question is, Griff, C-3PO. Can I use C-3PO with my Pad Cat team, or do I have to use it with the CLS team? I feel like I have to use it with the CLS team to make that work. And this is solid Relic 8s with Padme, so I don't think I have a chance in the world of beating his team, even with my good Padme Cat myself. You'll want assists from C-3PO to generate TM. R2 with Padme Cat. So kick that out and put the R2 in. Do it that way. Need C-3PO with CLS for it to work. Okay, well, let's get in here with Pad Cat then. Pray for some kind of miracle. We'll take it slow. We'll try to play smart. See if we can get somebody dead in here. Okay. Well, there goes my Kenobi. At least that part goes according to plan. We're stuck just hitting Kenobi over here, I think. Attacking my cat. Stunning her up. Fine. Don't think we want to do any of this, right? We can do this and just get rid of the foresights. I don't know how much good that's going to do us. Oh, it didn't do us any good. Didn't even get rid of the foresights. Oh, that's yucky. All right, let's do the kick. Get another assist out of Padme here. Get more countdown on the execute meter. All right, he's got the alt all ready to go. Who should we pop smoke on? Let's pop smoke on R2 himself. Try to protect the good characters. See if we can live through this with a tanky little droid. Okay. I feel like I don't want to use the healing up yet. I don't really need it, and I will definitely need it at some point here soon. So, all right, we'll execute Kenobi and get on to the next phase of the battle. See what we can do with this cat. Oh! Well, that's it. I think that's it. I think we're done now. Pack it up. Go home. That was a big hit on my cat. Oof. The alt goes off, and it's over. Bam. If only I had another Padme Cat team to come in here and try to clean it up. You know, take a Padme Cat in and then clean it up with the same team. That'd be fantastic. Jaxic says, sorry, must be because I'm here now. All right. Padme, trying to get him solo. Not going to work. Okay, that's a nasty team. That's a lot of Relic 8s in one spot. That's fine. That's fine. I don't mean to be defeatist, but I didn't really think we were going to pull that off anyway. So, all right. So we got the CLS team here, and we shoot Watt first so that he can't put tank tech over here. And then we've just got to get to Watt. He won't have taunt because he's not in the lead. He'll go. And then we just kill Watt, right? We just stay on him. Get on him and stay on him. Good practice for the non-GL counters either way. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Practice, practice. All right, here we go. Let's get this Watt Tambor out of here. Target the Watt. Shoot first. Don't kill him. Okay. Let's get the taunt off of Old Ben. Let's just shoot him and get Watt out of here. Okay. Now we're going to take away turn meter from, or take away protection from people, right? So take away protection. Let's just do this skill first. Let's do this on Han, get some translation going on here. Okay. Let's just keep shooting him because he's got bonus protection. And then basically when he's not got bonus protection anymore, then we work on somebody else. Get rid of some of these buffs. Got to work on old Ben now. Got to get the taunt off of him somehow. Come on, Chewbacca. It's your turn to take a turn, buddy. We need you. I just rip it down. Some damage on the board. Take out old Ben. Get back over here. Shrug it off. Smack him. I think we didn't take out Bastille last time and we regretted that. So I feel like just kill this Bastilla. Got plenty of translation over here. Let's put more on Han. Okay. And now suddenly we're in a hurry, right? Get Hermit Yoda out of here at some point because he will do a ridiculous amount of healing. Translation up on Luke. I feel like I might be messing this up now. Gotta try to heal some back on this Wookiee. Get it all from the Wookiee. Come on. Alright, this should be some damage. Let's do some damage. Not great. Not great. Okay. We've got him blinded, but I don't think that helps us that much, right? Oh, he's dazed. He's dazed. Shrug it off. I don't want to put it on auto because he's going to change stances, and we were told not to change stances, so I kind of feel like I'm in a hurry now, but I can't put it in auto. All right, get more translation on Luke. Go in here. I think we're getting it though. The bonus protection is done. Okay. Let's get him, boys. Get him. Shrug it off. Get the third stack of translation onto Luke. Hit him with the middle skill. Some basics going on here. Go for damage. More damage. 1 minute left to go, boys and girls. 1 minute left to go. Shrug it off. Alright, try to get a big hit on him here with this damage. That was a lot of like 10,000s, but man, it hardly seemed to do anything. 65 banners. We had an almost dead Wookiee and we ended up with 65 banners. That's alright. Okay. What can we take in against C? What do we do here? Let's go to the front row. I think once that Kenobi battle is done, there's not much of a chance that we're going to beat the Galactic Legend row. So at that point, let's just come over here and deal with the rest of this garbage. All right, troopers here, right? HK's got to be the first target. .41 and .44, so we should be able to pound through him with the Dark Trooper. Okay. Talon gives them speed, but I mean we're at like 365 or something. Where are we at? 362, acting at 382. So we're way above where they act. All right, so carve his armor. Link. Buffs. Hit. Done. Keep the turn meter train rolling. All right. Wampa Wampa. Do you have Wampa with Ami? No, I don't. I've got Wampa at gear 8. I have a little teeny baby Wampa. We'll plan to have him someday, but that day is not today. That day is not today. All right, here we go. HK. Cut his armor. Link the Dark Trooper. Get offense up. Put the buffs up just to drive turn meter. And then we'll basic HK and punch him through the roof. Okay, Bastila next. Take an assist with the big guy. Beautiful. Clear that off of him. Can't assist. So there's no reason to do that. Equalizes with Malik. Helping to kill Malik, which is kind of fantastic. All right. And now we just got to kill Malik. There's nothing to do. The nice thing about this sequence of events, Dark Trooper has 4 attacks, and they all count as individual instances of damage. So when Malik is like that, and he stops at his damage tier, Dark Trooper, punches him through 1 tier, then the 2nd tier, and then kills him in the same hit. So Malik doesn't get to stop and come back later. Okay, Dash Rendar, I feel like that really is the Jedi. We've really got to kill the Vandor Chewbacca right away. He gets extra speed with his Omicron or something. Hotshot unique. Does he not have the Omicron? I guess he doesn't. I thought he did. Okay. So Scoundrel allies enter prepared, and prepared allies gain an additional bonus. Whenever a Scoundrel ally gains prepared, they gain stuff. So it's still nasty, but it's not the Omicron nasty. That's interesting. He's got a Zeta on a different skill. Yeah. We still can't let these guys off the leash. You don't need Jedi? Where else am I going to use the Jedi? I mean, honestly, guys, I've got like 3 battles left to fight. We're probably going to take... what did we do? Oh, man. I'm blanking. My mind is blank. We took in a team that cleaned up this Zam team real well. What was it? What did we do against the Zam team? Man, I just played that like last stream. We took in something against Zam and lost, and then I brought in another team, and I was like, man, I should have just done that all along. What did I do? What worked against Zam? Yeah, this is embarrassing. My mind's a total blank. Was it the Empire team? Did we bring in the Empire team? Or was it just JTR? I don't remember. Good gravy. Must be getting old and my mind's slipping. 318 speed on Zam. We don't have a Bosk or other super fast guys here. 218. Embo is at 242. So with the 70, about 75 speed they're going to get, they're going to all be, so this guy at 75 speed will be 340. So they'll be acting at 340. So we could bring in JTR here, right? We should be able to Lucifer this, I think. Yeah. GG, then you cleaned it up with Ray. Oh, it was GG. Oh, that's right. I tried the Grievous against it. Nice. Okay. We need another droid in here. We're going to go ahead and take the IG-88. That'll get BB-8 fast enough to get Ray going. All right. Let's get in there and get this done. What Empire do you have? I have Vader, Emperor Palpatine, Mara Jade. So we've got, we've got the stuff. I'm not going to do a hand wave here. We're just going to go straight in with the assists and start killing things so I can get under stealth. We'll give him the middle stick because I think that's enough to kill him. Okay, they get some turns. We do another droid turn. Okay, I guess we got a hand wave her. Nothing better to do. Oops. Stuns on my guy. Try to take out Zam. Well, if we get rid of her stats, then we cut down what the rest of the team can do. Okay. Good. I don't think it's going to be high banners, but I think we got this one under control. Embo, get waved. That way we don't have to deal with your foresight. Can we make it to Illuminated Destiny? Nope. 60 banners, 6-0. All right. What's the very best thing that we have to deal with this Qui-Gon? I mean, honestly, guys, since we can't clear the other zone, I think, maybe just bring in C and nullify the whole thing and just walk through it and get to the back. Because struggling against this team isn't going to help. It means that I can clear one of the Galactic Legends, but I'm not getting through all 4 of them anyway. So I feel like we just chuck in the Sith Eternal and take the win. What do you guys think? Seems like the easy route to victory, and then I've still got Empire and other stuff to deal with this last team here. Okay, we got a spinny wheel. We have no last team to look at. You can use a burner fleet to make Finalizer use its hunted ability, or do they automatically get it at the start of every battle? You can burn it. You can burn it off. The missile has a cooldown. So if you bring something in and they missile it, it'll be on cooldown. Yep. Well. Let's go look at the Finalizer though, because if the text states this ability starts on cooldown, then you won't be able to pull it. Let's go look at that before we commit to an answer. Because now that I think about it, it may be worded where it says this ability starts on cooldown. This ability can't be evaded and is available for use at the start of the battle. I think that line right there, is the doom. I think that means that no matter what, he just gets it at the start of the battle. And if that's the case, then you can't pull that skill. Yep. I don't know for sure, but I would say that that text is going to reset that every time you go into battle. Yep. Just use rebels and try to kill crew. All right. I don't know what happened, but we got stuck. So we got teams against Dash Rendar. I think we just take in C and get to the back wall. Now they don't have enough damage to kill us, right? There's not something here where Ki-Adi-Mundi is going to go nuts on me and... I mean, do we have... Yeah. But the Bad Batch is on defense. Bad Batch is on defense. I don't know if this is a good idea. I'm going to link Ki-Adi-Mundi and Anakin. I believe that the instant kill from my ult will kill them no matter what. I don't think they have a chance to live through that. Okay, Yoda's doing a ton of damage. Yikes. So even if the tank loses taunt, eventually they have to attack the tank whether they like it or not because they all get deceived. So once they're all deceived, they're stuck. Interesting. Ki-Adi-Mundi put up taunt, which is preventing us from getting to Qui-Gon. That is an interesting way for this team to work. Okay. Get into the ult. And we should kill at least 3 of them with this. Zaps. Okay. That's weird. It's weird that you can kill Qui-Gon and also the others at the same time. I don't like that. Don't like that. I think in that instance, Qui-Gon should still be alive with respect to keeping those other 2 Jedi. The ones that are linked should die. Qui-Gon should die. But the other 2 should have been protected by him. Because they're dying simultaneously. But I guess it doesn't work that way. Alright, I like the idea of using the Jedi here. Just make sure that it works like I think it works in case we have to fight an Omicron version of Dash in the future. I'm surprised you didn't kill them before reaching ult. There's a lot of foresight and a lot of taunts and it's just a lot of stuff. Okay. We're not going to bother passing stuff over to Yoda. We're just going to go straight in on Vandor Chewbacca. So this is how we would deal with this team normally. So that's how we're going to deal with it right now. Okay. Yikes. We can get rid of the debuffs, right? And send him in again. Hop over. And basic. L3 is going crazy. L3 is like berserking. Okay. There we go. So with being able to kill Vandor Chewbacca first, the rest of it should work. But man, if that was a full relic team, that initial hit on damage was hard. If they could follow that up with more damage, oof, nasty old team. All right, what do we got back here? Finalizer and Radis. Both with the new tanks at relatively low stars. Does this even have protection up? The rest of it when stealthy. Okay, so he's got the ability. Interesting. Interesting. There is no silencer in this opening lineup. So he's using the First Order TIE Fighter to boost their speed. So these guys will take a bunch of turns right up front. But there's no TIE silencer. So the threat doesn't come in until later. Interesting. And then the Radis is just an annoying fleet we got to deal with. Okay. So the question is, where do I Finalizer? And I feel like I don't want the mirror match. Because if somehow he gets the missile onto my silencer, that battle becomes really hard to win. Is this the First Order TIE Fighter? Yes. Okay. First Order TIE and a First Order SF. And my favorite Cassian's U-Wing. Should be fine, but this Radis fleet can actually be annoying with all of the foresights. We'll get this in here. We'll take Malevolence against the Finalizer up top. Shouldn't be a problem. He has to use his taunt ability first before the retaunt actually takes effect. They won't start in stealth. Of course they'll start in stealth. Why wouldn't they start in stealth? They absolutely do start in stealth. All right. We'll just do basic here. We'll call this on the shuttle. We'll just do a bunch of attacks. Big hit. Refresh. Hit him again. Yikes! How is he so good? Dodged. Man. Now he's going to get the buffs back up again. Nope. We got him. Alright, good. Take turn meter here. Big hit on resistance pilot. Okay. Take turn meter from here, actually. And then we'll swap it back over. Another big hit over here. Dodged. Dodge, dodge, dodgy, dodge, dodge. Alright, that takes him out. Okay, let's get rid of those buffs. Get the Millennium Falcon out of here. Let's do that. SF tie. I feel like we want the SF tie. Pull an assist and just be done with this. Ray. All right. Bringing in Ebon Hawk. If he has the Ebon Hawk over here, that means it's not available for the Malevolence counter. Oof. Misallocation of resources, methinks. I'll pass that over here and finish the battle. 69. That's all right. Then we'll come up here. And we can actually use a good version of this fleet. This. Put those. Then what else might I need? We'll bring that as cheese. And we'll bring some cheese as cheese. Yeah. Lots of cheese. Has to be 5-star before the reinforce puts them in stealth. I just checked. He had 2 levels on the reinforce. I thought it said he put him in stealth. Okay, I guess it doesn't. Maybe I was reading my own? I don't know. Something. I misread something. Okay, let's do this. Let's keep him targeted, and actually I think I want to target the TIE pilot back here. Okay, let's get this on Kylo. Beautiful. Okay, we've got bombs, boys. We got bombs on us. Okay, get the echelon out of here. Give both of these guys taunt. Oop. That was ineffective. Alright, put that on. And of course he has to get my real one. Good. Alright. Victory. 2 fleets down. And just a GL zone left over here. We could flail against this Sith Eternal a couple times. Let's try to bring in a Vader team, maybe. See what we can get done there. Traya. Traya team's not that great. Let's see how much Empire we can bring in here. We'll bring in this. We'll bring in Thrawn, Mara Jade, and a tank. I think we still got the guard left. And you know, we're targeting getting the ads out of here. Probably not going to beat the Sith Eternal Emperor himself, but if we can get the ads out, then we can try something else. All right. Link me up, big boy. Oh, he linked up Vader. That's inconvenient. All right. Let's do this. We'll get over here. We'll start hitting with basics and taking our counterattacks. Oof. Take too many turns against C and you'll lose all your protection. What are you going to do? All right, do that to trigger some turn meter. We'll kick the trooper. And we'll start with Mara Jade here. Oh, that was short. Okay. What to do here? Well, let's start getting these guys out of here. So let's no, we don't want to kill Sidious. We want to kill Dooku first, probably. Oh, see, he goes into his ult. This is bad. Okay, we'll target him and do the Force Crush. We'll get rid of that. And from here on out, it's not looking good for the home team. See what we can get done here. See if we can get Sidious out next, just because he's squishy. Okay, well, C got us out. Once he linked Vader and I took all those turns, it just drives up his ability to get his ult super fast, and that's not a good equation for us. So that's the way it went. Not a huge surprise after he linked Vader. Take in this team. Put an isolate on the tank, and again, just try to kill some of the ads. Get the ads down. Okay, splash. We are going to isolate the tank. Cooldown reduction. Cooldown reduction. Cooldown increase. All right, there we go. Getting them down. Okay. Let's hit him. Oh, Nihilus is getting linked. Get linked, Nihilus. That's not great. All right, get him out of here. Now we got the Sith Empire Trooper to go. C is feeling lonely. The Trooper's over there isolated, not paying any attention to him, not picking up on his comms. Yeah, we'll take this. Why not? Okay, held by hatred doesn't do us any good, but we'll take it. Get rid of his speed buff. And now we just got to try to stick healing immunity and do 1 billion damage to him before he gets to his ult. Okay. Oh boy. Let's isolate him. Try to see what we can do. It's a shock on him. Throw lightsabers with Traya next time we get a chance. Yeah, not very good. All right, guys, come on. Come on. Oop. Chuck that. I don't know that we can get an ability block on him. All right, all right, all right. You do your thing, C. You're alone now. I don't know. Can Geos kill a solo C? I don't know if these Geos can. Some Geos can. Let's get them in there and see. What do you have left? I have Geos left. We got some other stuff left. It's not beautiful. All right, let's do this. Just get a lot of attacks. Oh, just slam him with Spy right away. Why not? Start working on the cooldown and get it back. We're going to take the assist and get Spy over there again. Okay, more Spy attacks. Apply some debuffs here. More attacks. Get more attacks. The execute should be up. All right, get on in there. Get him. Just keep him ability blocked so no link goes out. All right, all right, all right. So yeah, C is vulnerable to that. C is vulnerable to, you know, repeated attempts, and eventually he goes down pretty easily. Not easily, but JMK not so much. You know, he's not gonna go down. Yeah, I don't. My Bad Batch are on defense. Just like all of my things, they're all on defense. The Bad Batch gas was on defense. You know, guys, what I think might have happened, he put 4 Galactic Legends on defense, and I'm thinking he brought in a GL here and beat Skywalker. And I wonder if somehow he actually dropped this matchup right here with a GL. I know he couldn't have dropped this matchup with a GL, but maybe this timed out a GL. So who did he have left on offense? He had Lord Vader, and he had SLKR, right? So SLKR and Lord Vader. I wonder if like SLKR dropped a battle here or something. That would be fantastic. So I don't know if my opponent is done playing. He played 2 battles. If he's done, I win. If he's not done, we'll see. We'll see how it all turns out. We will see. Let's go. I just beat a 7 million galactic power opponent by 3 banners. You'd be happy, DL. I had to break up my Malevolence team to beat that Finalizer. Ha ha, nice. It owned my Rebels, so I had to beat his Rebels with a weak Malevolence and take Geos with the Finalizer, but he got the W. Take out his Finalizer, but got the W. Nice. Doom Grandrich says SLKR could be on the back wall. Maybe he has other GLs on the back. That could be too. I mean, we're never going to see his back wall, so we don't know. But if he had more GLs back there, then yeah, then he's done for sure. If you're going to commit 4 GLs to the front wall, then honestly, guys, you really should commit the other 2 GLs also to the front in front of ships. I don't know why you would put up 4 and then put 2 behind them. If you're going to put up 6, you put all 6 right across the front. If he did that, if he put all 6 all the way across the front, like 3 in one zone, 3 in the other, I'm just done. I don't think I would have got through either zone. Still 7 million versus 4. I bet he's not happy, says Fingus. That's funny. Just got cleared by someone with C and Carbonite too. He got C in Carbonite too. That's crazy. What's he even playing? Again, it's probably just one of these people who doesn't care much about Grand Arena and skips a lot of them. Can't think of another reason why he'd be all the way down there with a C. But all right, let's get into the Obtesio. If y'all want to see some Obtesio action. Still got that yet to play. CG, matchmaking is not broken. Yeah, well, the thing is, matchmaking doesn't exist. You just play, and you end up at your skill rating, and that's it. There is no matchmaking. It doesn't make matches in any way for you. It's not trying to match you up against any kind of opponent. Just whatever your skill rating is, that's what it is. All right. Last round, we had that guy that had the Qui-Gon team and all kinds of stuff on defense, and we just ran out of teams very quickly against him. Tried to make a showing for ourselves, but in the end, he just had too much stuff. He was a lot more galactic power than we were, so do what we can. This guy's 2 million, 900 in ships, 1.1 in characters. In terms of his ships, he's got, you know, like a lot of people, he's got these 4- and 5-star capital ships, 5 stars, I guess, and isn't getting the 6th star, doesn't have Geos built, no Hound's Tooth. So when I look at these fleets, I think, man, what are you doing with these fleets? You know, building a Rebel fleet and an Empire fleet, I guess. But, yeah, so I think we got a huge advantage on fleets. He's got Vader, Palpatine, and Anakin. Also got a CLS with 3 Zetas. When I see an account with this many Zetas, look at all these Zetas, guys. This means that this player has been playing for probably 8 months, something like that, I would say, to have that many Zetas. Maybe 6 months, 8 months. But that's a long time to be playing an account to be at 2 million galactic power and only have 3 relics. But, okay, there we go. Take a look at mod status, just for your guys' amusement. Speed is 240 on his fastest character. So we are running circles around this guy. 206 on his next fastest character. And then this lovely Relic 7 Darth Vader is wallowing around at 203 with a speed set on. Brutal. Brutal, brutal. So if my opponent watches this video, what I would hope they would take away is the need to learn something about mods and get busy with mod stuff. We place the same defenses we've been placing the whole time. Crew here, Geos here, our Geo fleet under Home 1 on defense. All right. And that puts us up against his defenses. He's got CLS here. He does have a Gear 12 Zetaed Stormtrooper Han. Not even sure what the Zeta does. But, okay, we've got that to deal with. And then we've got clones. A bunch of Zetas on the clones. Wrecker in here at 4 stars. I think we come in and Mon Mothma this. That'll save us some decent teams to use on the back. We'll still have our clones. And we'll still have our Vader team to work with. So I think the easiest route here is just to deal with these troopers with Mon Mothma. Save 2 of our better teams. Find out what's on the back wall. Hopefully we can beat it with troopers. That'll leave Vader to deal with the rebels up top. Why on earth does Stormtrooper Han have potency mods? That's a good question, huh? Chromium 4, huh? I skipped 4, so I might not get to tangle with Obtesio. Did I say chromium? Carbonite? We're in Carbonite 3 right now. Carbonite 3. Or you're talking about the Loquitur account. The Loquitur account's up in Erodium. Erodium 3. Alright, where's 5s? Deal with 5s here. Okay, they're going after my wedge. Trying to get themselves a wedgie. Alright, that's a lot of stuff. Let's steal turn meter from Rex. Oh, that all gets resisted, huh? Yeah, I guess. That makes sense. We'll get rid of his tenacity up. And let's get rid of the tenacity up on Echo also. Okay, he's dead. That's good. Okay, now we got Taunt over here. We'll just drop the area effect. Drop another area effect. Fine. Kill Cody and then just stall out on Wrecker. Let's try to get our banners back. That was not a very impressive heal. 70 banners. Could have been 75. But okay. What do we have on the back wall? Da Phoenix. Phoenix on the back wall. That leaves us with Vader up here. What's the least amount of stuff that we could do? Let's just do 3. I think that should be plenty. Vader should be able to take out these rebels no problem. He gets extra turn meter for each rebel that he's up against, so he should be flying. Alright, here we go. We'll do that first. And we'll do this. We'll try to call Luke out of here right away. That worked. Stormtrooper Han sitting over there trying to be thick. Okay, put some more debuffs on him. Alright. Why is he good? Yikes. Look at this Stormtrooper Han soaking damage. He is. You talk about tanking, he's tanking. He's giving this a good old try. 64 banners. Okay, what kind of fleet do we have here? We have rebels under endurance. Okay. We'll do the endurance ourselves, but we'll do the silencer, Umbra, and Biggs. Bring in a couple reinforcements just in case. Don't think we'll need them, but in case it gets there. Stormtrooper Han is a good tank. Yeah, he's not bad, but against the Relic 5 Vader, I thought he would fall down a lot faster, but he held up. He did a pretty good job, all things considered, for a Gear 12 dude. All right. Ghost out. Or is that the Phantom? That's the Phantom. This is the Ghost. Don't need to get my ships wrong. All right, fine. We'll do this. Gain some protection back. Wow, nothing. Not even a target lock. Okay, come on, Wedge. Get stunned. Nope. Wedge is like, nothing affects me. I'm immune to your fleet. All right. How about you, Biggs? Are you going to try being immune as well? Got to try to get the buff immunity up on him. If we can, we don't. That's unpleasant. All right. Get him down before the target locks start rolling in. You know what? Let's just get this back and get taunt. Smash him for Smash Hera for a bunch of damage. Okay, that should be it. 67 banners. I did the opposite of Darth Loquitter. He's going after JMK. I didn't want to lose my crystal income from fleet, so I put JMK on hold for Executor. Yep. I'm going to take all the clones. I don't know if I need all the clones, but I'm going to take them. We should be able to get through this battle without too much trouble. Try to save as many banners as we can. Okay, let's see. Power up. Let's drop a grenade. Let's try to get Sabine Wren out of here ASAP. Okay, that worked. Now, let's see. Chopper. Get to the chopper. The goggles do nothing. Alright. Give him back his protection. Try to conserve banners. If we can. Okay. Get him. There we go. 64 banners. Not an underdog, but good clean win. Easy peasy. Full clear, 867. And, you know, he's still got his 2 relics on offense. So his Vader, even as slow as he is, if he plays him right, can still beat my Geos. So this can beat Geos, no problem. He's got Jedi Knight Anakin. He should be able to beat my crew. So it'll come down to a matter of efficiency. Let's see if he can out-efficient my clear. We got an underdog with our Empire team. Decent banners with the rest. So I think we're in good shape. He's got his work cut out for him. See how he does. Mariano says, I only need Talon Relic 5 for Star Killer. So he's 5-star, gear 11 right now. Nice. That's good. With the double drops, get that racked up and get that done. Hey DL, when in your account journey should you go for Star Killer? So for me, the problem that I'm having with Star Killer or similar characters, I need so much Cantina energy for the signal data that I'm really missing out on the ability to also farm characters. On my main account, it's no problem because I'm spending on crystals and I do refreshes on my Cantina all the time, every day. So that's not an issue. We farmed up Kyle Katarn already in the background. The problem on my main account is I just have too many good characters already that need to be built. I got Boba Fett. I got Darth Revan that still hasn't been leveled up and finished. So, I mean, I've just got so many projects on my main account. I don't need another one. But on the Loquitur account as well, I just don't. I have 0 spare Cantina energy for anything. I could barely keep up with the pace of my relics. And for anybody who's very familiar with my account updates, I still don't have the appropriate relic level on Django. So even though I'm relicking characters at a pretty good rate, I don't have enough signal data to have gotten them to the appropriate relic level. It's not about the scavenged materials. I'm good there. I don't have enough signal data. So for Star Killer, it's going to be a while before I can figure out how to get those characters out of the Cantina. You know, maybe when I'm doing JMK and just farming for his, for the character and for the alt, maybe that'll be an opportunity for me to slow down on relicking. But I still have to relic Cat. So, yeah, I feel like it's just not going to happen, right? It's just I gotta keep farming signal data. So that's the answer. Whenever I find a way to get my refreshes every single day, then we could do it. So I did get something good over here, though, right? Bum-ba-dum. Unfortunately, since I do this in a certain way and I do my account updates at the same time every week, we didn't actually have the cat in time for the update. I just got the purchase right before the stream. But we got cat. Next week, we'll build cat. We'll spend all the resources we need to. We'll start working on her mods. We'll give her some pretty good mods. Get her up and running. Stick her in that Padme team right away, or somewhere, right? We're stealing Anakin from the Padme team, so maybe we could put together a Padme team with Ahsoka. Throw that in as one of our defenses, because we could do that. Malak solos Padme, so pretty much if the opponent has a good Malak, you can't put Padme on defense. But with Cat, it's not the case because she'll just execute Malak before you can kill the whole team. So there you go. It's it's an interesting thing, but so we could potentially put Padme on defense again for a little while. And then, of course, Cat will go with that Kenobi. And I imagine Kenobi and Cat are going to sit on defense pretty much 100% of the time. They'll just be parked on defense for the rest of GAC. So, that's good. We got her. We got her in the account. Jack6 says, oh, dang, jealous. Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I don't know if you should be jealous. I spent a lot of crystals on this Ahsoka. I've been buying her for months. Months and months and months. We've had to buy like, what is it, 165 shards or 165 things for her or whatever. So 35 purchases times 600 crystals is what's 21,000 crystals. 21,000 crystals I've spent on this girl. Oh, that stings just talking about it. Oh, whew. You did hit the lottery a little going for JMK first over Executor. I had to buy the Razor Crest with gems. You should be able to get it without gems. I don't know. It's going to take me way too long to get the Razor Crest up to 7 stars. I may still have to buy the initial Executor with gems. We'll see. We'll see. I'll start, now that I got Cat, we'll start putting some crystals in the bank, see what we can save up, and see how that's all going to work out. But I don't know, because I'm barely... Let's see if we get a... Did we get one? Nope, we didn't get one. Where are we at on Razor Crest? We're just barely over the 145. Where is it? Here, 160. So we've managed to get this up to 160. So 330, 160, 230, 170 times 2, 17, 34. We need 34 purchases if we're averaging 2 to 3 purchases a week. That's 17 weeks. So 4 months. 4 months to get us up to 7 stars. We might make it though, right? Because once we get Kenobi, it's going to take 4 or 5 weeks for us to farm him plus his alt. So May, June, into July. It'll be mid-July. So April, May, June, 9, 12. You know, it might actually be pretty close. It might actually be pretty close. Yeah, if we get some lucky draws on the shards, we'll see. We'll see. We'll start saving up stuff. We'll finish out this JMK journey, see where we're at. Mine wasn't that bad. I only had to buy 35 cat shards. Well, being in normal conquest, it's terrible. If you're in hard conquest, Cat was no problem. Even if you didn't get all of her shards, it shouldn't have been a problem to get Cat. But being in normal, man, we got like 110 shards, and then they had the event, and I probably pulled down like 45 or 50 shards from the event and just had to buy the rest. Yeah. Man, if it hadn't been for that event, I probably would be making, another 12 purchases or more. So, boy, I'm grateful that they gave us that event. Really. I followed a roster review plan and have about I have to have about 329 speed Zam. Nice. Ward Point Ranch says still undefeated. Caesar DeVille, what I do is take my projects to R3 and then leave them there. The most teams I can relic, the most challenges I can knock down for relic pieces. You can park things at Relic 3, and that's a perfectly acceptable way to, let's say, to not need a lot of signal data. But the R3 guys can't go in the Rancor pit, and it doesn't help you with GL requirements. So at the end of the day, you gotta get the stuff to get them up there. But yeah, you can definitely park stuff at R1 or R3 to conserve on materials. I'm 50 of 330 on Cat. She's going to cost a lot, says Fingas. Oh, ouch. That's a lot. That is a lot. All right, y'all. Well, we've been on the stream for almost 3 hours now. We got 3 GACs done in mixed results. We're gonna see. I mean, there is a potential that we could You know, we could win all 3. We could. Well, let's see. Depends on what our opponent plays, especially on the Loquitur account. Leaving that one ship up in fleet is just a heartbreaker. That spy living with a little scrap of life and nothing to take him out with. That's frustrating. But yeah, for the main account, if he's done playing, we won that one. And for the Obtisio account, I think we're in good shape. So let's see how we finish out, guys. I hope you all, if you haven't played your GACs already, I wish you a lot of success. Thank you all for watching. Like, subscribe if you haven't done that already. Join us over on the Discord. Fantastic group over on the Discord. I brag about it all the time. We've got tons of people over there, like 1,500 people on Discord now, or close to it. So a big community and still growing. Hope to see you over there. All right. How are you going to mod Cat? We're just going to mod Cat mainly for speed. We'll just try to get her going quick and see how fast we can get her reasonably. I haven't worked on all the timings yet and all that, so we'll see when we get done. All right. Thank you all. I will see you in the next Holocron.